Hello, good peeps of the interwebs, and welcome to Natural Pengu, the channel where we talk about tabletop role-playing games with tips, reviews, and stuff. My name is Marco, and today we are going to talk about some of the new things out there that caught our attention in 2022. 2022 was, exciting. And as the world opens up to a brand new year, it finds a plethora of new games and settings that have come out recently. A lot of people are looking for alternatives to Dungeons and Dragons, and here are some of what I think are the highlights of the year. Going from classical fantasy to dystopian cyberpunk worlds, we narrowed our list down to 4 that we think you should be paying attention to and giving a try. First, Court of Blades. Inspired by Blades in the Dark, this is a game that sets its narrative on a fantasy Renaissance city-state where players will fight, scheme, and crawl up into high society. The game is clearly inspired by the feuds and relations of the noble families of histories like the ones we read in Shakespeare. The game is powered by the Dark system. This means that the prep for the game is minimal. There's also little to no planification phase. Each time the player group goes out on a mission, the GM just does a few rolls to determine what's up and what's happening. Player classes, or retainers as they are referred to in this game, are interesting and really unique. Sure, you have the Bravo, which is your regular dashing sword fighter, but there's also the Kiss, a fey-touched charmer and magical manipulator. Anyways, we will not spoil too much and let you explore this game yourselves. 2. Cyborg. So this one is a delight for all those cyberpunk-themed games fans out there. The capitalist machinery and corporations have brought the city to the brink of destruction. This is a game that explores some dark themes, so be sure that your table is comfortable exploring this kind of a genre. To quote the book intro, everyone is interfaced, injected, infected, infested with something. Everyone wants something from everyone else. Everyone is a liar and a cheat. Everyone wants more credit. Taking into account that this is a spin-off of Merc Bori, a similar game, but in a post-apocalyptic dark fantasy setting where everyone is really, really broken, it only makes sense that this game emulates this, but in a futuristic setting. Everything can be randomly generated with a series of tables, meaning that you can create characters in about 5 minutes. This makes sense because they tend to die really quickly. So if you like harsh games where you have to make really difficult moral decisions all the time, give this one a try. Number 3, Blade Runner. For this one, we have got a really famous IP going on under the publishing of Free League, and it's Blade Runner. Free League did it again. This really has the vibes of a noir detective sci-fi movie. If you haven't seen the movies, I suggest you do, so that when you are playing, you'll know exactly what I mean. The books have some good tools, like the case files, which are pointers and pieces of information that you can use on your campaign to get you started, or if you are stuck and don't know where to go. Needless to say, the quality of the art in the books is both immersive and astonishing. If this is a setting that you love and you want to be a detective in 2037 Los Angeles City, a no-brainer, I might say. Also, keep in mind that there is a starter box set that comes with everything you need to get started, and it's not too pricey. Crescendo of Violence is number 4. We have another sci-fi setting here, but this one has a bit of a change in aesthetic and theme, so they call themselves a neon noir role-playing game. To quote their introduction in the books, epic fight scenes take center stage in this game of stylized, high-octaned bloodshed. Jump straight into the action with a unique rule set designed to deliver a cinematic, neon noir experience as the spotlight focuses on the brutal showdowns that will define you or leave you face down in the dirt. So get ready to give them hell as the sultry notes of the saxophone build into a crescendo of violence. It's lighter than Cyborg for sure, and not as intense in drama as Blade Runner could be. This one is more focused on being more light-hearted and bring those vibes of gangster movies from the 80s. One of the things I like is that it has a bit of a twist to the trope that is usually present in cyberpunk-themed games, which is that instead of you struggling against megacorps who have everyone under their foot, here on Earth, it's actually ruled by an AI, so there's no room for that kind of stuff. People live fairly well, so more than a dystopia, it's actually a utopia. Anyhow, we will let you take a deeper look into it and explore the mob-controlled city of New York. Thanks for watching my rant today. What do you think of this list? What other games would you add? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. If you liked the content and want to see more, just hit that subscribe button down below. And of course, if you want to join us live, join us on Twitch on Thursdays as we play RPGs for your viewing pleasure. Links, times, and details in the description, you guessed it, below. Good vibes.